Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're like me and you live in a cold state where you have to shovel the snow and you decided to get into one of those electric snow blowers, not that that's important. This basically could apply to any snow blowing machine. Here I have an Ego 21-inch. Here's the model number SNT 2100. You find yourself that you're going through the scraper bar pretty quickly. This scraper bar lasted me only one season, and it was a light season. It was last year. We didn't have a lot of snow, so you can see it's already gone, and it's even got to a point where it was eating out of my snowblower, the body of the snowblower. Before I realized, I didn't think that it would go through it so fast. So I went ahead and replaced it with a new one. This is the new one. Believe it or not, I installed it late last summer and before I put it to storage. And I have only used it once this year. And look how much it's taken out of the snowblower. And don't mind me, I'm working in the kitchen. My wife is not happy about it, but this was the closest place to where I can get it to my level height and for my own convenience. So don't mind the background. So what I decided to do is to layer my sacrificial scraper bar. I get that this is sacrificial and I'm fine with the idea that this should be replaced. But to have to replace it every season, keep in mind that this lasted me a season, but it was already a little too late. And here, not even after one time of blowing my driveway is made out of concrete, so just for your information, I don't know what kind of driveway you have. So I decided to layer it with a sheet of metal, thinking that this way it can protect the plastic part and help increase its life. So I looked around for some leftover material in my house, and I came across this piece of flashing that I decided to fabricate a similar. This is what it looked like before I molded it. It's aluminum, it's thin, and it was easy to work with, so I went with it. But as you can tell, this is only after another snowfall. So single use, already went through the whole thing. So I quickly realized that this is not a long-term solution. It did protect the scraper bar, but only one time. So my next iteration is a more of a stainless steel. This is what the original piece looked like, and I decided to shape it and similar to my scraper bar. As you can see here, it's and I folded it in and located the holes, and already cut the holes with this drill bit. I have no idea what size this is. I just matched it to the size of the screws I'm using, so you need to do the same with your snowblower. So my plan is to install this. This goes in from the inside, as you can see right here. And then this guy is gonna go from the outside, and the screws are gonna sandwich them together. And I'll see how long this one will last. If this fails or doesn't last me at least a season, my next plan is to buy small roller wheels and install them here. This is a no touch area. Whoa, sorry. So you can see the auger will not touch this area here. So I can cut a hole in here to install the wheel, and I will match it with the height. So the height will have to be matched with where the scraper would would line up once. I'll probably buy a new scraper so that when I line up the wheels, they would line in the correct location. And then again with these wheels, with the back wheels. Now another idea I thought of is to put skid shoes over here, but the skid shoe is gonna get also eaten up eventually. So I think the wheels will act as skid shoes, but they will also roll. So I assume they would last longer. I saw this idea on a Facebook group. So that's, and the person that posted about it said that it worked pretty well for them. So I'm saving that for last, since I don't have the wheels. I'm gonna be ordering them, because even if this one lasts me a good time, on the long run, it's still a sacrificial piece. So this is gonna get grinded on my driveway. I just have no idea how fast this one will. You can tell this one was grounded pretty quick. So now I'm gonna go ahead and install it and then show you what it looks like when it's completed. So here's the new scraper or sacrificial scrape bar installed. It looks good. Here's the gap that's gonna be between the original, which is also installed on the inside, and the new one. So once there's pressure from the weight on it, it will close most of this gap. I tried to initially form the metal part around the plastic, but when the inside is on here and it's hard to create the holes correctly and secure them, the blades can start to rub on it, and if it's grinded and shaves and it breaks off, a piece can slice up your rubber blade, which I think it did a little bit. I don't know if I can find it. Right, maybe right here. Yeah, this is, oh, here. Sorry, the camera. So it sliced up a little bit of the rubber blade, and that was when I made the initial one. So here it is on the floor, and I can show you the level. If the light is good, let's switch this out of the way. So you can see the metal one that I made down there, and when it's flush with the floor, the weight compresses it. It's always almost compressed, and hopefully it slides smoothly on the driveway and it doesn't get caught in some lips, because my driveway is not super even between the concrete plates. There's some are raised, like this would be higher than that, so it could hit the lip and get stuck. Just have to be mindful of that. Eventually, I think wheels in this corner, I can cut a hole, drill a hole in this corner and secure a wheel. That basically will make the back wheel with the scraper and the front wheel aligned. So the scraper would do the scraping of the snow and ice without grinding itself so fast, because the wheel will keep it elevated. And it will also help with uneven driveway, because then the front wheels will get on the new part before it gets to the scraper and then crashes into the lip. If you can imagine that this is a driveway, so to say. And there you have it, folks. I hope this gave you an idea or two how to save on not having to replace your sacrificial scraping bar. These are $30 a piece, and to not even last the season, I think is quite expensive. I would love if Ego would select a more durable material. You know, you would expect this to last at least a season or two. depending on your location. We don't see a lot of snow here, so I'm saying like a season is not even 10 snowfalls that require shoveling or blowing. All right, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.